My video is they're reacting to Moist Critical. P. Diddy has finally been arrested. It's about time.
P. Diddy has been arrested. Anything is possible!
Right, I really didn't think it was gonna happen. It was taking so long that I didn't think it was gonna happen.
This is a moment for celebration. For so long, P. Diddy has gotten away with heinous crimes that tons of people knew about. From car bombs...
But what is he being charged with, though? Because I know he's probably not being charged with everything, but what is he being charged with?
To sex crimes. It's like P. Diddy was going for some kind of high score, trying to catch every possible crime like a Pokemon.
And I feel like he's accomplished. He's accomplished.
He has terrorized the music industry for decades and ruined so many lives. In recent times, the evidence against him to support all of the allegations that have existed for decades has been overwhelming and led to a large...
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's like everybody knew what he did and stuff. Like even everyone in the whole world knew, but they just couldn't arrest him for some reason. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's because he's rich.
Large investigation against P. Diddy. And now it looks like we're reaching the climactic finale with him being arrested. When this story...
If I see a title for Penguinz that says P. Diddy gets released, I'm going to be mad. It's going to be so stupid,
broke
bro.
Last night, the indictment was sealed, but this morning they said, open the gates. Let them see. To sum it up, he has been charged with sex trafficking by force, transportation to engage in prostitution, and racketeering.
Oh, they better not let this man out. How many years does he get, bro? Oh my God.
Alleging he ran an enterprise that engaged in sex trafficking, forced labor, or kidnapping, arson, and other crimes. Wow. He abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct from 2008 till now. The allegations mirror 11 civil complaints filed against him since 2000.
I feel like most of this stuff right here, like the trafficking and stuff, we knew this stuff. But it's just, how long, why did it take so long for them to prove it? Like, that's my real question. That's another question that I have.
23. Really, that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the P. Diddy lore. He is a horrible menace that has been around for decades. Also mentioned is that he had thousands of bottles of lube and baby oil that were seized from his home during those raids.
Thousands? Why? Were you about to go on, or maybe were you about to hide out with straight? Okay, never mind. I don't want to know.
As part of his freak-off supplies. He also had tons of narcotics as well. So Diddy became infamous for his freak-off parties that would go on for days, where he'd force attendees to not only stay there and perform non-consensual sex acts in front of him, but he would just be pumping them full of drugs, and he would be watching while furiously
This man is the real what the hell? This man is the real cartel. Like, I don't even know. Cartel's not even this bad. Like, I'm just saying, cartels and stuff aren't even this evil. Mafia, I don't know what to explain them after, because a mafia, I feel like, isn't even this bad. Like, of course, they murder people. They unalive people and stuff, but they don't do this. They don't do this.
Masturbating like a coked out goblin. So in relation to drug charges, he'd allegedly distribute cocaine, oxy, Xanax, GHB, MDMA, and ketamine. I'm going to be very brave here for a moment and say, that's not alleged. That is confirmed. The amount of drugs this guy had here, he was like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, but drugs instead of candy. The amount of freaky shit they found in his house must have been like entering a...
Yeah, because at first they couldn't even get him. And considering that Diddy is, rich and stuff, big influence, have a lot of connections, the fact that he's going to jail, I feel like that confirms that he did something. Like, out of all shadow of a doubt, it confirms everything, because there's no way, I don't know how much money he makes, but however rich he is, should be going to jail for no reason. So we got him. We got him, coach.
Separate dimension. Thousands of bottles of lube. Like, so much lube would make Bad Dragon's headquarters jealous. Thousands of bottles of baby oil. More than Johnson & Johnson's warehouse, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if they found the goddamn death note among those freak-off
surprised they find no, I'm not surprised
supplies.
They find no condoms.
His legal team seems very optimistic that things are going to go well for P. Diddy. They even released a statement saying, "We are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office." Hi, Mark. The fuck is wrong with you?
This is the most unjust shit I've ever seen by the system ever. Like this is like, I don't know who you are. He just said his name is Mark, right? Get out, because I don't know what you're talking about. This is the most logical thing I've ever seen.
Are you serious? Like, I understand it's your job. I get that, but Holy cannoli. An unjust prosecution, huh? So what if there's overwhelming evidence to support the decades worth of allegations against Mr. Combs here? And so what if there's that video of him brutally beating Cassie in that hotel?
I forgot about that. See, that wasn't too long ago, was it? That was actually one of the more recent things, I think.
He's sorry. Did we forget about that? He apologized. Let's all move on from it. Racketeering? You're gonna try and come after him for racketeering? Mr. Combs' brain is so rotted from years of drug abuse, he can't even spell racketeering, much less engage in it. This is a load of hooey. It's unjust. A miscarriage of justice, even. He goes on to glaze him a little bit, sucking on his cock, calling him a music icon, self-made on...
Of course, bro. I already don't like this guy. Because the person that he defending is the worst. Why did you call me now? Is the worst of the worst, bro. Like, I don't even know why you gotta do... You know what? I know lawyers gotta defend people they don't like, but, like, why do you gotta defend this man? I don't know. I just don't like it. Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. All right, we're getting into it.
Entrepreneur, loving family man, proven philanthropist. He then has the gall to say he's imperfect but not a criminal, and then says he's been nothing but cooperative with this investigation, and he voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Please reverse your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts.
I'm actually glad that you turned yourself in. I mean, at least we can get you fast. Like, I just don't want him to get out, because I feel like the next thing is gonna be Diddy's out. Like, oh my God. I feel like the next title tomorrow is going to be Diddy's out, bro. Because they got him on sex trafficking charges, though. I feel like that shouldn't just be able to get wiped.
Of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. See, that's the thing.
How is he going to clear his... See, why did they just say he's looking forward to clearing his name in court? If he clears his name, I'm going to be pissed off.
Mark, people have all the facts because there's so much evidence with the facts. There is video evidence to support the facts. What do you...
I mean, but when the trial comes, bro, if he doesn't get convicted to life, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Again, I know he's just doing his job, but that shit is so shameless and foul. I don't know how you sleep at night when you have to defend someone that is obviously guilty, like P. Diddy. It's fucking wild to me. P. Diddy, 31 minutes ago. Sean Combs arrested in Manhattan after grand jury indictment. They done caught the diddler. They also had that...
Yeah. I'm actually, you know what?
Video drop of him beating the shit out of her recently.
Bro, that's
and then he
crazy
released the apology video about it. It's always, like, I understand it's their job to defend their clients, but it's always just so crazy. A statement from Mr. Combs' legal team said...
Yeah, isn't it just like, because they must know, the lawyer has stuff, they have to know what, you know, so the truth and what happened. Like, their client has to tell them the truth and stuff so they can actually defend them and make them an actual story, but... So since they know that and they know what he actually did, that just makes you you're a fucked up person for defending him. I'm just saying.
They were disappointed with the decision to prosecute him and noted that he had been cooperative with the investigation and had voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. Ugh. We're so disappointed that they're actually trying to hold him accountable. Like, we're really upset about that, actually. Yeah, there's overwhelming evidence to all of these awful, awful crimes that he's committed, including that video.
What really had me messed up is when earlier he just said that they might get them when his name is cleared in court. I'm like, what, bro? No, they
him beating the shit out of the Cassie, but like, why would you? Like, I thought this was a free country. Why would you try and like punish him for that? I'm assuming the apology video didn't work. We don't know yet. We don't know. Maybe they'll send the apology video.
Which one are they talking about? They want to talk about the one that he made when a video came out of him putting his hands on that girl.
To the powers that be, and they'll be like, "Wow, he is reformed. This is a good man. We can't punish him for. He's changed. He has changed so much. Look at this apology video and how sincere it is. We're dropping the charges."
Oh, they are talking about this one. Yeah, this was the worst. This was the worst apology video known to man. Seriously. Like, it was so trash. Like, even if he wasn't Diddy, I still wouldn't have believed him. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is
like
inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
Now, Combs,
it takes. I'm
remember
not
this.
gonna show any of that. It's brutal. It takes a big man like Puff Daddy to take full responsibility after saying he's going to make no excuses and immediately starting the video with an excuse about hitting fucking rock bottom or whatever.
But usually when someone says something like that in front of this is like when someone says something in front of their sentence, what they say they're not gonna do, they're most likely gonna do. I just learned that. Like when someone says try not to be disrespectful, it's gonna be disrespectful. Not to be petty, it's probably petty. Like, come on.
Ah, man. A beacon of strength, really. It took a lot of courage for that apology video. I respect 50 Cent being a massive hater and selling the documentary Diddy Do It. 50 Cent has been, like, I would say an elite level hater of P. Diddy for quite a while. I don't remember how long ago this was, but there's a comment he left on it.
There might be a deeper reason for that. Who knows?
Instagram post of Diddy's that I think about from time to time and giggle on.
Because I think he's talking about, like, 50 Cent has had it out for Diddy for a while, so... I think I think he didn't like him before that stuff came out. If I'm not mistaken. He just said years, so I'm assuming.
It was P. Diddy riding a bike, and 50 Cent left a comment under it saying, "We all know there's no seat on that bike."
Yo!
That shit.
Okay, so 50 Cent, he definitely knows. Okay, I see why you don't mess with him, 50.
Like, I was grabbing my belly when I first read that one. I thought that was so good. Earlier this evening, federal agents arrested Sean Combs based on
I feel like 50 Cent got one of the best Instagrams, bro.
sealed indictment filed by the SDNY. United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, said in a statement, "We expect to move to unseal the indictment in the morning and we'll have more to say at that time." Federal grand jury in Manhattan returned an indictment against Combs, which set in motion his arrest. The charges
What is the trial schedule?
remain sealed. Oh. Keeping him a mystery right now. A little loot box of charges here for him. What was the name of his camp for kids? Where he, like, brainwashed kids and shit?
What?
Was it Puff Daddy Pastry Parade or something? What the fuck was it?
Is that an actual thing where I guess.
Puff Daddy Love Care? Puffy Flavor Camp. That's what it was.
The singer and producer.
Puffy Flavor Camp. That's right. Basically like abducted kids.
For real?
That's exaggeratory. He didn't, like, abduct them himself. But that shit was foul.
What's the story on that? We need to get into that. He probably made a video on it, didn't he?
The 48 Hours with Justin. Oh, yeah. The P. Diddy clip with Puffy Flavor Camp. He was like... I don't remember the whole... I'll pull up the clip, I guess, in a second. But there's a clip where there's an interview, and he's like, No. Justin's got 48 hours with Puff. He's got a 48 Puffy hours. No interruptions. It'll be good for him or something. It's so weird.
He said that to a minor? Is Justin an adult? Who we talking about? Justin Bieber?
Fiddler.
Who we talking about?
In plain sight. Right under everyone's nose for years. Finally, though, they're acting on all of the shit. Much like Epstein, it feels like everyone knew he was on some heinous shit, but no one came forward because he's so influential. Well, that was
right. Yes. That's the exact reason why. That is literally cut textbook reason why. That's it. It's either you didn't tell because you're just like him, or you didn't tell because you were scared of what would happen to your career. There's either or. There's no in betweens there. I feel like there's no in betweens.
One of the big things, if I remember correctly, he had like a lot of dirt on everyone through throwing his Diddy parties. So I think that was a big piece of leverage for him in keeping people quiet for so long. But yeah, tons of people knew all about Diddy and the terrible shit.
If you love The Ordinary is Nice and in my time.
Y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And when is this trial due? Peace out.